She-Hulk Episode 3 just released on Disney Plus today, and I will be giving my spoiler review of the episode, so if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. Spoiler warning for She-Hulk Episode 3. So the episode opens with Jennifer Walters going to see Emil Blonsky in prison after seeing the Abomination Wong fight from Shang-Chi on the news, and when she confronts him about it, he says that he was forced out of prison out of his own free will to fight Wong, but he willfully returned. So Jennifer Walters told Nikki to try to find Wong as a witness to corroborate that for his parole hearing, and then we see a bunch of stuff about Jennifer Walters on the news and stuff, and it was kind of like a meta moment where there was a bunch of social media comments talking about, oh, why is there so many female superheroes now and stuff like that. And it's just really funny meta commentary, because obviously that's what people do in real life right now. They always complain when there's a new woman superhero in regards to anything, especially with She-Hulk, because they think that she's just a copy of the Hulk when that's not the case. We then get the start of what they metally referred to in the episode as the B story. Bukowski, the other attorney that was from the old law firm that She-Hulk was at, he is trying to sue an ex-girlfriend who apparently is a shapeshifter from New Asgard, a light elf, that was impersonating Megan Thee Stallion, and he thought that he was actually dating Megan Thee Stallion and spent like $175,000 on her, and he wants to sue her to get the damages back. So this is obviously just kind of like a funny side story, and obviously most of this show is not action. It's obviously just a comedy, which they've been advertising it as. So Wong shows up and Jennifer Walters interviews him as to what happened with Blonsky, and Wong explains everything, which corroborates Blonsky's story, and then the parole hearing for Abomination is held, and he basically wins, and he turns into Abomination at one point just to show them that he can control his transformations and stuff like that. But his parole is approved on the condition that he wears, I think they said, an inhibitor, which basically should prevent him from transforming into Abomination, even though he already said he would not. And then they also said he cannot turn into Abomination for an indefinite period of time. Jen testifies in the lawsuit from Bukowski against the Light Elf to show that he is like super egotistical and narcissistic to the point where he probably would have thought he was dating the real Megan Thee Stallion and not a shapeshifter, which was like the argument that they were trying to win. And then Megan Thee Stallion is in the audience as well, which obviously was a funny cameo. And then we go on to see Jen fight the Wrecking Crew, and they try to get her blood. And they said that they're working for someone. They weren't able to get the blood for the boss. So it looks like probably, I'm just assuming here, obviously, what's going to happen is Abomination's going to get released from prison. He's going to have the inhibitor on that prevents him from turning into Abomination. So my best guess is that the Wrecking Crew is going to get some type of irradiated Hulk blood from Abomination because of his inability to transform into Abomination with the inhibitor collar on. Now, I don't know who they're working for, honestly, truth be told. I know they mentioned a boss and stuff like that, but that's probably what we're going to work up towards. That might be like the main overall villain of the series, because even though it is a comedy, there probably still is going to be a singular villainous entity that like is the antagonist of the whole series. And then the post-credit scene shows Megan Thee Stallion having Jen as her like personal lawyer, it looks like, and then they were like twerking in her office and stuff like that. Obviously it was just meant to be a funny moment, and I thought it was pretty funny. I definitely thought this episode was slightly better than the other ones. Again, I feel like not every joke is hitting for me, but that's all right. I do think more jokes are starting to hit now that the show is starting to settle in, I guess. But overall, I am interested to see where they take the Wrecking Crew. Like maybe if the Wrecking Crew is going to be contaminated with the Hulk blood and become super powered themselves, or what. The Wrecking Crew is like a super low tier Marvel kind of villainous group, and I'm not really even too worried about explaining them, because they're, in my opinion, judging from what we're seeing in the show, they're clearly not going to be anything too serious. But comment down below if you enjoyed She-Hulk episode 3. I do definitely think that the episode is getting better and better with each one. So if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content, and I appreciate you for watching the video.